Hello, everyone. It's that time again. Time for another. This is Commentary with Ozzy Rose. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's had a great day today, and I hope you're having a great evening. As for me, y'all know me. I don't complain much. Didn't get to go strutting, but that's for another story. Another day. But anyways, the topic for this commentary segment is lie. That's right, lie. Now, I know this is going to be kind of maybe a shock to some of you out there, maybe not. But everybody doesn't tell a lie. You take me. I've never told a lie in my life. And I'm being frankly honest with you. And I'm looking right into the camera here. I've never told a lie. Ever. And I'm not ever going to. I told my good friend Charlie Rosin a year ago when I was on this subject with him. I said, if you tell a lie, lies have a funny way of catching up to you. Then, if you start telling something, say, far out, that happened to you, ain't nobody going to believe a damn thing you said. Case in point, this is why I had the commentary segment, the topic lie. I was talking to the owner of Hot Works right over here. I just wanted to learn more about the gym. I wasn't trying to join it or nothing. He seemed like a nice fellow. And he said, well, if you wanted to join, I couldn't let you join. He said, because Kelly Holloway, general manager over at Workout Anytime Fitness, told me that you just started staying there. I said, no. This was back when we got the big snow, Jonesboro, Arkansas. Remember that? The big snow and the bone cold temperatures? Well, the day before, this is what happened. I've told this on many of my live shows, too. I went to Kelly Holloway because I was a member of Workout Anytime Fitness Gym. Okay, she knew I was in the tent. And she had told me before that, it'd been a few weeks before that, maybe a month. She said, Mr. Wade Quinn, who owns this establishment, said, Ozzy, if you need anything, to let me know, and I'll let him know, and he'd be glad to help you. So this is what happened, folks. The day before we got the big snow, I went to Kelly. I said, look, Kelly, I've got some gas tanks, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough to last until I get paid. I may not. I said, could you let Mr. Quinn know if he would like just to go get me a gas tank or two, and I'll pay him when I get paid. And this is what she said. I've said this many times, and I have a photogenic memory. Anything I see or hear or pay attention to, as long as I pay attention to it, I don't forget it. She said, Ozzy, no. She said, I'm not going to have you sleeping in that tent when this big snow is supposed to come here. She said, just come and sleep here, for a few nights. And I said, well, I'd rather stay in my tent because everybody that knows me knows I don't live with nobody. I'm not going to live with nobody. If I had a girlfriend, I wouldn't live with her. Of course, I can't have a girlfriend because my girlfriend is my work. That's my passion. I've said many times, I don't let anything or anybody interfere with my work. I will go through them. I'll knock them out of my way. It don't matter. This is my love. Everything I do in a day and night. It's my passion. It's my marriage. It's my wife. It's my life. And I couldn't have one if I wanted one. What, to spend 2 hours a night with her? No. So I don't look for a girlfriend. I don't look for any woman to fuck or anything. And I don't. And I'm not a gay man either. And I'm not. I've never been a gay man. I've not had sex with a woman since 1997 when my wife was technically still alive. Okay? So I don't go looking for pussy. If I want to go fuck some woman, I can go pay for it. Okay? So all you women here in Jonesboro, if you think I'm trying to bang you, you better think again. This is what I do. I mind my own fucking business. I have my entire life. I don't stick my nose in other people's business. Yes, I'm a nice guy, and I wave at anybody that waves at me. I'm going to wave at them, man or woman. They say hi, I'm going to say hey. That's me. But I'm not trying to bang no women. Any women that goes to Hot Works, they need to get that out of their mind if that's what they think. Because he told me, well, most of the clients that come here are women. I thought, well, so what? I thought, I'm not trying to fuck any of them. And I told him, I said, look, man, I couldn't have a girlfriend if I wanted one. I said, what, spend 2 hours a night with them? I said, my love and my marriage is my work. And it wasn't that I was trying to join Hot Works. I just wanted to find out more about it. See, that's all I wanted to do. But Kelly Holloway told him that, well, she said, you just started staying there. I said, no, sir. I said, what happened was I went to her and said I might need a gas tank or two of the 1 pound tanks until I get paid. Could you see if Mr. Quinn, since he offered to help me, if I needed help to do that, just to make sure, and I'll pay him back. Then she said, no, I won't hear of it. We're supposed to get that big snow, Ozzy. You stay here. And that's the exact words she said. She was nice about it. And I thought, okay, I'll go ahead and do that. So I said, okay, I'll do that. So that's what I started doing. I brought my cot and everything. She accused me of a few things through text. Okay. She accused me of eating her food in the refrigerator. Wrong. I seen food in the refrigerator. I had my own food. I put my own food in there with hers. I didn't touch it. I'm not a thief. And I'm not a liar. You know, am I mad about it? No, I'm not. You know, it just shows me how much of a piece of shit Kelly Holloway really is. That's all it shows me. And if I was the owner of Workout Anytime Fitness Gym, because I know what she's done to some other people too, it ain't just been me. I would fire her ass. You know, so I'm just saying. I've never met Mr. Wade Quinn. I'm not ever. But one thing I take a hold here, I have the greatest credentials in this town. I would tell anybody, like I told the owner of Hotworks, if you want to check out my credentials, one place, JPD. JPD has studied me for nearly 2 years. They've known every move I make. They know where I live. They know everything that I do. And they know that I'm an honest guy. I keep my nose clean. They know I mind my own business, and I don't stick my nose in other people's business. And I'm a nice, good guy. But just like JPD, you disrespect me, I'm going to get fucking mad. You know, am I going to stay that way? No. At the end of the night, I have to pray for them, and I pray for myself because I do try to live a Christian life. Now, I forgave Kelly Holloway for what she accused me of, and I told her back in a text, that's what she sent me in a text. I didn't touch your food. I had my own food. I put it in there. Why would I touch your food? I'm not a thief, Kelly. Then she accused me of wanting to leave my cot in the men's bathroom. I said, no, Kelly. I said, I'm coming back to get it. I only left it in there for an hour, folks. I was coming back to get it to go back to my tent because after she accused me of that, of eating the food, and then, you know, bullshit, you know. And then I told her in the text too, I said, look, nobody can please you, Kelly. I said, I've took out all the trash in the trash cans every night that I've been here. And that was for 2 nights. Then she accused me of drinking all the bottled water that she offered me to drink. And I didn't, you know. I had my own drinks. But I take offense, and it's disrespect to me when you tell lies on me. Now, the only thing she told the owner of Hotworks was I just started staying there. That's not what happened. And Mr. Quinn, if you're watching this video, anytime you want to come talk to me about this problem, which is not a problem for me, Mike Sue here, I'm always right here doing my social media work. When I'm not strutting, I'm right here. I'm not hard to find, you know, because I can't tell you what to do, Wade Quinn. I'm not like that. But if I owned that business, her ass would have been fired when I learned she done somebody like she done me. She didn't do it to my face, folks. She done it in text. I brought this up on many, many shows of mine, what she done. Then I finally let it drop. Then I knew all along she had to been running her mouth about me. I just didn't know what it was. So she just told I've just started staying there. Wrong, you know. So she better hope that I don't ever run into her. Because if I run into you, Kelly Holloway, I will tell you what you can go do. Because you ain't nothing but a lying piece of dirt. Now, I do take high offense to that, folks. If you tell the truth on me, I'm not going to get any upset about it whatsoever. And I'm not mad. I'm just stating facts here. But when you tell a lie on me, I am going to get angry about it. That's disrespecting me. And I ain't going to take that shit. You know, that's just me. I don't care if you're a woman or a man. You disrespect me, you're going to fucking know it. You know, and ain't nobody whipping my ass to begin with. You know, if you want to go that route, we can go that route too. And we'll see who goes to the hospital. It won't be me, man or woman. So you may think I'm mad about this. No, I'm not mad about it. Not whatsoever. It just shows me how much she really is as far as a loser goes. And when you're a general manager of a gym, you should have some respect, self-discipline, and some honor, and some truth. And she don't have any of that. And she don't work out in the gym any. When I was there, she never worked out. She never got on a treadmill. She never done nothing. Now, all the other staff members did. When they get off work, they go work out. I give it to that. And I got along with every one of them young men and young women over there. Never had a problem with them. Got along with Kelly Holloway. But she only wanted to do this in text. So, Kelly, you lie. And you have, to me, you have no credibility. I've got good credibility in this town because I've worked hard for it and I earned it. And I will only continue to work hard and earn it. And I will not tell a lie to save my life. I never have. Why would I start? That's the commentary segment for today. And the topic is lie. Kelly, you lie. So long, everybody.